What's up, Story Crew? It's yours truly, Story. Right now, we better get into that Tennessee Most Wanted crashed out for the love of women. It's plural with the E. I don't know why they ain't throw an S on that bitch. Anyway, escaped prison. He escaped prison to go be with a chick. I gotta see the chick. Well, he was locked up. That lowered a little, just a little bit. Not too much. Not hella, but, it's just the bar, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna lower a little bit. He been behind that wall of 6 of doing just good type shit. But I was about to say, I need to see the motherfucker he escaped the jail for. See, it probably some loyal shit. Let's just watch this shit.
Family Feuds.
Tonight, law enforcement in Sumner County is on high alert after 3 inmates escaped the county jail. 1 was captured, but 2 others remain on the run. Tony Sloan is live at the jail in Gallatin this morning. So, Tony, do we know how this happened?
Well, Ben, that's the big question that law enforcement is working to try to get the answer to. We're trying to learn how they escaped, when it happened, and if any weapons are involved. Law enforcement is asking people who live nearby to lock your doors and keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
That motherfucker elaborate ass plan, cause no bullshit. Some of y'all might never walked in a jail. Hell, fuck that. Courthouse. It's a lot of barriers, man. That bitch is an elaborate ass plan. It get me thinking like, how long did it take to cook this motherfucker?
Here are those 3 men, William Rutherford, Kenneth Campbell, and Elvis Bush. We did some digging overnight on their criminal histories. Now, one of those inmates, William Rutherford, was on the TBI's most wanted list for a workplace shooting that happened at a Twice Daily in Gallatin last summer.
Is shot in the chest after an argument with his coworker.
Investigators say the worker's boyfriend showed up at a gas station and pulled a gun on him.
The moment that officers arrive on scene. The 54-year-old store employee is bleeding badly. Police say the bullet missed his heart.
He called old chick with the work dude. See, why you ain't giving a fuck about the work dude? Fuck. She come home to you.
With his coworker.
Investigators say the worker's
Let me hear the rest of this story.
boyfriend showed up at a gas station and pulled a gun on him.
The moment that officers arrive on scene. The 54-year-old store employee is bleeding badly.
Wait, hold up!
Police say the bullet missed.
I definitely gotta see Shorty now. This nigga pulled up to her job, killed the nigga, goes to prison for the shit, and then escapes to go be back with this motherfucker? See, that's some Joker type love. Harley Quinn and Joker type shit. Man, that's crazy. That is crazy. All right, goddamn, my bad.
Heart
I'm in this
by
bitch
just
yapping.
a centimeter.
We gotta check them for secondaries, okay? Roll them over. We need the other side. We gotta see if it's a through and through.
Before she too is arrested, Imani Wright, still wearing her store.
Motherfucker pulled up looking like the No, it wasn't the bear. What was it? What was Smokey the Bear? Pulled up looking like me. Damn, that pulled up looking like me. That is crazy. Damn.
Imani Wright, still wearing her store uniform, is heard saying,
She got auntie build, man. Old auntie build. The new aunties ain't on.
Family, let me ask you a real question. How many people we know, it's not even about their life, but gonna crash out the day you talk to their girl? What if I told you one of Tennessee's most wanted fugitives has been arrested more than half his life, all over a female, on different occasions for different females? And then what if I told you within the last 24 hours, this fugitive.
Boy, them feelings a motherfucker. God damn.
On different occasions for different females. And then what if I told you within the last 24 hours, this fugitive managed to escape jail alongside 2 other inmates? Fam, I can't make this up. This is what we got to talk about. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. Fam, today we're going to Tennessee, where 3 inmates escaped from Sumner County Jail on Thursday night. County emergency official had confirmed this news just after midnight. So the Sumner County Emergency Communications Center had sent a text message out that Thursday night, confirming William Rutherford, Kenneth Campbell, and Elvis Bush had
It would be the googly-eyed motherfucker to get caught. That's crazy.
The Sumner County Sheriff's Office said the escape occurred at around 9:16 p.m. on
I'm
Thursday.
talking shit.
Now, one was later captured, which we'll later get into, but all but one had petty charges. And this man, as we mentioned, was on Tennessee Most Wanted, William Rutherford, who been locked up since 18 in 2003, serving 19 years in prison, just coming home, until he did the same thing that landed him 19 years months later. Let's slow down. So in 2003, Finding Nemo, the movie, just came out. Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, just came out and was #1 all year, and people still had backs on their TV. That's the last time William was a free man before he came home in 2022. On March 6, 2003, the Sumner County Grand Jury indicted defendants Larry White and William Rutherford for premeditated and felony first-degree murder and attempt first-degree murder. It seems William's friend Larry had a dispute with another girl going to his wife. He just 21 years old at the time, saying she saw her husband have an affair. They had trial in April of 2004. A jury convicted Larry and William for second-degree murder and gave them 25 years in prison. They ended up only serving 19. But it was the details of this case and the reason why, as we just mentioned, that made the public concerned on why he was able to get out. Stay with me, family. This is a summary of that trial. Rhonda DeMoss was the victim. She was the woman who allegedly told Larry White that he was messing with another woman. Rhonda DeMoss and her family were friends with the defendants. So when the defendants knocked on the door, Miss DeMoss' front door that is, Charlie DeMoss opened the door and allowed them in. Charlie DeMoss was Rhonda DeMoss' husband. They said the defendants appeared to be angry. Once inside, Larry approached Wayne DeMoss, who was the husband brother, who was sitting in a reclining chair, and pointed his SKS assault rifle at him and demanded money. Because they knew each other, Wayne DeMoss thought Larry was just joking around. So he stood up and pushed the rifle away. However, Larry said he was not playing.
This shit
and he
ain't no
aimed his
joke.
rifle
This year ain't no joke.
right back at Wayne DeMoss' face. Wayne DeMoss had thought, quote, "I was fixing to die." Larry then directed William, who was holding a 9mm Ruger.
Why you read it like that? Hold on.
Aimed his rifle right back at Wayne DeMoss' face. Wayne DeMoss had thought, quote, "I was fixing to die." Larry then directed William, who was holding a 9mm Ruger semi-automatic handgun, to shoot Wayne DeMoss. At that point, Charlie DeMoss attempted to intervene. He initially succeeded in getting the gun from William, but during the struggle, William pulled the gun away from Charlie DeMoss' hand and shot him in the side. Charlie DeMoss ran upstairs. Wayne DeMoss went into the kitchen to quiet the dogs, but then, quote-unquote, slipped out the back door to try to get help. It was 2 kids in the house that Miss DeMoss babysit as well. Miss DeMoss was upstairs checking on Tristan
She ran
when she
the
saw
play.
Charlie DeMoss after learning he had been shot. Miss DeMoss told her brother-in-law he had to leave, so they pushed out the window screen. He then jumped from the second-story bedroom window and ran to get help. Meanwhile, Miss DeMoss grabbed Tristan, who was the baby, and was on her way to Miss Murdoch's bedroom to hide Tristan, the baby, in the closet, where Miss Murdoch had hidden the other baby, Tyler, when Larry came up the stairs. Larry pointed his rifle at Miss DeMoss and yelled, "Put the baby down." Tristan was still crying after hearing the gunshot struck Charlie DeMoss. When them fools left, fam, they was captured the next day at a Nashville motel alongside 2 women, drugs, and money. Not to mention firearms and shell cases.
That's a motherfucking hotel room, ain't it? God. 2 tubs. 2 tubs. This some real.
Casing that matched the night of the scene. This what William had to say to authorities. Police told both of them eyewitness can place them at the scene. The defendant said that witnesses were lying. Upon further questioning by the police, the defendants eventually gave confessions. Williams told the police they were going to DeMoss' residence to quote-unquote shoot up the house, but we thought that wasn't smart, seeing there might be some kids in there. Williams stated that he shot Mr. Williams because Mr. Williams was advancing towards him with a knife in his hand. Now, just to give you an idea of their mindset at 18 and 21, Williams was the youngest at the time. They had Xanax and C and pipes in the motel rather, when authorities had broke in. And as we know by now, was always someone you know. They knew the victims. They knew it would be a house full of people, men and women, including 2 kids. They still did what they did because Larry, at just 21 and married, was cheating, got caught, and another woman told his wife, and he doing all this towards a woman? That's the man that's out on the loose right now in Tennessee as we speak. In 2003, after serving
Oh, so it wasn't a robbery. Goddamn, he went and killed her because she snitched on him and fucked his life up. That was his first little go-to? I'm gonna kill the bitch that told you. That's all I just heard. Crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work.
19 years, William Rutherford will come home. And just 9 months ago, June of 2023, 18 months after Williams had been released, he would get into another shooting, where this time he got a phone call from his girl saying that a man got into an altercation with her on a job. He came there while the man was on his smoking break out back and just shot him.
Shot in the chest after an argument with his coworker.
Investigators say the worker's boyfriend showed up at a gas station and pulled a gun on him. Here's News 2's Andy Cordan with more.
The shooting took place Saturday evening. Apparently, police say two co-workers got into a bit of an argument. That's when police say the female co-worker called her boyfriend, who reportedly came here with a gun. This is the moment that officers arrive on scene. The 54-year-old store employee.
She got some jail time. She gonna have to. That's like accessory. Something.
Employee is bleeding badly. Police say the bullet missed his heart by just a centimeter.
We gotta check him for secondaries, okay? Roll him over. We need the other side. We gotta see if it's a through and through.
According to Gallatin Police, this all begins when the victim and his co-worker, now identified as Amani Wright, they get into an argument. According to police, that's when the 33-year-old woman calls her boyfriend. He's William Rutherford. Police say the 40-year-old comes to the store and allegedly confronts the 54-year-old victim. The victim has no weapon. He's unarmed.
The victim is unarmed. Like I said, he's out back of the station taking his break, a cigarette break.
Police say Rutherford will open fire, striking the 54-year-old store employee in the chest. News 2 has learned that William Rutherford is an ex-con who did 19 years in prison for second-degree murder back in 2003. Rutherford was released 18 months ago, and now he's wanted in connection for another violent crime.
This individual knows we're looking for him. If he will just turn himself in or contact us, let us know where he's at, we'll definitely have a peaceful resolution for him.
Before she too is arrested, Amani Wright, still wearing her store uniform, is heard saying this. Amani Wright is charged with facilitation of attempted second-degree murder. In the meantime, William Rutherford, he should be considered armed and dangerous. In Gallatin, Andy Cordan, News 2.
Now, the shooting victim is listed in critical but stable condition. If you have any information about the whereabouts of William Rutherford, contact Gallatin Police.
Now, the victim survived, thank God. William ended up getting caught a month later. And while waiting for his trial, he managed to escape prison just 9 months later in Sumner County.
Find two. We are on top of breaking news for you this morning. An active search is happening. It's to find two escaped inmates. A third inmate has now been captured.
Well, people in Sumner County are on high alert as all of this plays out. That's because one of the missing men is charged with attempted murder. Jordan James live to explain why police are sounding the alarm this morning. Jordan.
Good morning, Amanda. These men are considered to be dangerous.
Didn't know they do that when people escape. Imagine living by this shit. Yeah, imagine that shit. Hey, you hear the alarm wake up? That motherfucker might be by your shit. Might be in your shit.
And I can tell you there's a heightened level of concern throughout this community in terms of what led to this filling. Police haven't said how the inmates escaped, but tell us that this happened sometime Thursday around 10 o'clock. A few hours into the search, investigators announced that Elvis Bush was back in custody. He's the man seen in his mugshot with tattoos on his neck. Bush has been in Sumner County Jail since 2022 on drug and weapon charges. Meanwhile, as for the other two men, Kenneth Campbell was being held on drug drug-related charges, and William Rutherford, who's seen in his mugshot with a low fade, was being held on attempted murder and weapon charges. Back out here live, it's unclear where these men are or what clothes they have on. Officials are encouraging folks to use situational awareness and contact them if you see them. For now, reporting here live in Sumner County, Jordan James.
As you see, we get no backstory, but that's why you got the family TV. All but one is still on the loose. This is fresh, less than 24 hours. So when more updates be available to the public, I'll make sure I present it to you guys. Fam, let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. This was the story of 3 inmates escaping the Tennessee County Jail, with one being on TBI Most Wanted. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Fam, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
I learned some shit watching this. I learned that if I like her enough, God damn it, I feel like I wasn't stepping hard enough now. Cause this motherfucker did some shit. That motherfucker escaped. No doubt. That nigga ain't where he minded at. Matter of fact, she did get arrested. Hold on. She did get arrested. She might be in the jailhouse. But yeah, them feelings a motherfucker. That's what I'm gonna leave the video off on. Them feelings a motherfucker. You made it to the end. Put a solo cup in the comments. Let me know you made it to the end. It's your boy Storm gone, man.